everybody. Here I am again. It's so nice to have this fixed appointment and have the chance to meet and engage with you once a week. So as you might have noticed, the topic of today is music together. So we go a little bit away from the coaching practice, but not that much. And you will discover throughout this half an hour that we will spend together how music together can be so immersed with the parental coaching practices. So first of all, what is music together? In order for me to answer this question, I thought we could start by sharing a video. And let's watch this together.
Music together is fun and fabulous, enriching, creative, energetic, silly. Hi!
The music is always fresh. It changes every semester.
Easy even for 2-year-olds sing.
Traditional songs, world music, a whole lot of different things that you can't find in every single program.
Different time signatures, different meters, different sounds, tonalities, and then different cultures.
It's not just a fun kids program, it's a fun music curriculum.
This is just one of the best classes out there to introduce music to children.
Music together is fun, hands-on, engaging.
The music became a part of our lives. Jonah will only eat a meal when his Music Together CD is on.
The CDs go with us everywhere. They're our go-to car CDs on long trips.
Hey, what do you say? Let's all clap our hands today.
Music just brings everybody together.
I feel like I'm very connected to the community. The parents and the children are all really part of my life.
Each class is like its own mini community.
I don't know that you have that kind of consistency or that kind of relationship with other programs at all.
Music together is magical, unique.
The time for family bonding.
I like that it wasn't a musical program where they just learn an instrument, but it was more of the love of the music.
When my son was 2.5, he progressed into autism. And little did I know how important music would be to connecting with him and bonding with him. His love of music and rhythm was something that I could build on as a Music Together parent.
We've been going for 3 years straight. We haven't skipped a semester. We've always gone. It's fun for me, of course, because I get to act all silly,
Playing together and singing together, a very bonding experience, I think, for kids and also for myself.
The parents would tell me, oh, I can't carry a tune in a bucket, they would say on first meeting. But by the end of the semester or the end of the year, that's not the tune they're singing.
Before we started going to Music Together, I would not have considered us a musical family. After Music Together, I'd say we have become a musical family.
Music Together is a bonding experience.
It's a great time.
Liberating,
Fabulous.
educational.
When you have music for the rest of your life.
Goodbye, so long, farewell, my friend. Goodbye, so long, farewell.
And I'm just so happy that we've had the opportunity to experience music together and to be a part of this community.
Watching a child enjoy the music just so simply and beautifully, and then watching parents enjoy the children enjoying that music.
Music together is joy,
Uplifting,
twin-tastic. I have nothing but good things to say about it.
that's Music Together.
Goodbye, so long, farewell, my friend. Goodbye, so long, farewell. We'll see you soon again, and then we'll make music together again.
Yes, so we have said much about it already in this video, and I always get very emotional when I look at it because I've been spending the past 16 years of my life being in a Music Together community, involving and impacting many families in my home country in Italy and now here in Dubai. I really need to mention that the experience that since I brought the program here in the UAE 5 years ago has been fantastic. The capacity of having a language, which is music, that bring us all together despite we are coming from so many different nationalities, so many different backgrounds, that we have so many different expectations and goals and objectives to achieve. it really simplifies the relationship and the community to a nutshell, which is the harmony. It's amazing when we are in an environment that we do feel it's filled up with harmony, very high vibrational energy. People were parking their thoughts outside the door. Kids, they are fully experiencing high quality time with their parents, as unfortunately they not often do, and a very, very safe environment where all this interaction and learning is pretty much facilitated. This brings me to the next question. So how does music together help to bring the harmony at home? In addition to what is happening in the class setting, as you have seen in the video, where we are all in a circle and through chants, song, dance, finger play, movement, lullabies, we teach you how to bring music in your family, as this parents has mentioned, to become a musical family. In addition to this, you will always get educational resources, an application, a book, and a CD that will allow and support you in the process of bringing music as a tool to communicate with your children, as a tool to interact, as a tool to give informal instruction. So how many times have you find yourself bothered with your own self voice in repeating, tidy up, put this away, do this, don't do that, come on, come here, go there, it's time to do this, it's time to do in the car, don't cry, eat. The music can become a facilitator for this process. So we can do a choo-choo train and say, toot toot, time to wash your teeth, toot toot, time to wash your teeth, toot toot, time to eat your food, try to eat your food, try to eat your food, and so far, so on. We can accompany our children to the bedtime routine with a sweet and gentle lullaby. We can use the same routine we have learned in the school setting, in the class setting, when we put away the objects to do the same at home. Bye-bye bag, bye-bye trousers, bye-bye socks, bye-bye plates, bye-bye, for example. So we really want to find a way to not allow our first reaction to come into place. To try to imagine if you are really, really angry with your son or your daughter, and your first reaction would be to shout at them. How different can the message be vehiculated if you are singing to them, for example? Oh no, mommy's no, he's not happy about what you've done. I would like you to do it in another way, 'cause you can be very gentle and sweet. Please be gentle and sweet. For example, so I am improvising here with you, but of course, in the past 16 years, I've been learning so many songs that for me, they come out naturally. It's not only about sounds silly, but it's also about switching that part of the brain that it's related to our survival mode, which will have the tendency to react. And then you regret of what you have said. So by putting the music into it, we are interconnecting the two sides of the brain. Our gray mass is moving more rapidly between one side and the other. And maybe also our son or daughter is listening to us more carefully and getting the point instead of feeling judged or pointed out or, or feeling wrong. Yeah. So when we do have these tools, in addition, we can definitely bring more harmony at home, because I'm more able to control my reaction. I'm more able to control myself. And in addition, I have plenty of songs, and each term you get 25 new songs that you can use to unlight the moments of your play in the house, or to, again, transit from one situation to another while you are driving in the car, while you are moving to one room to the other, from one activity to the other. This can really become an amazing, amazing tool. Now I want to go a little bit more into depth. How can a music class with my children boost my leadership skills? So most of the time we tend to perceive that leadership is an important skill to have when we are leading a team, or when we are in the corporate environment, or when we are leading our business, for example, if we are entrepreneurs. But leadership, it's required all the time. It's required when we interact with our partner, with our children, but also when we interact with the all parts that we do have within ourselves. I need to be the leader of my own judge, of my own controller, or my own hyperachiever. I need to be the leader of my own pleaser. I need to be the leader of my Elena when he's a mom, Elena when he's the CEO, Elena when he's the daughter. I always need to lead myself. In a Music Together class, you will find my guidance as a parental and a leadership and a positive intelligence coach. I can really support a good and balanced interaction and relationship with your child. Let me bring some example on the table to clarify that. Try to imagine that I do provide egg shakers to all the parents and to all the children, one per each end, so everybody has two. Most of the time it happens that the child doesn't want the mother to play. They take away the egg shaker from the mother, and the mother remains like that. What could be a gesture of leadership in that case, for example? I've seen many mothers who, instead of having the leadership on their relationship, they were more led by the child. They were more controlled by the child, not able to manage their no, not manage to manage their tantrum, their upset of them willing to do something, to have something, and not being able to. So in the class, this will be assisted. I will help you transition yourself from this position where you are not able to express your leadership to that position when you learn how to do it. And your son or daughter will also be able to see that what you are experiencing is the same thing that all the other parents are experiencing. And the frustration of let go of an instrument is the same frustration that all the other children will face. And it can learn how to cope with this. We will be facilitating in the classroom setting the process that each and any child needs to have in order to let go. So your leadership can definitely be boosted because you will have a child that is more independent, and at the same time, you have a lot of support in terms of routine, rule, things that you can say that you can use even outside the Music Together class. I will be there to underline what might be your area of improvement. I will be there to support you in all your strength and make you understand that, yes, you can do it, that you need to take that leadership. All the other parents, they will be there with you supporting in taking this action. Try to imagine how difficult it is to separate from your son or daughter when they are really small, but try to understand how different it could be that you are surrounded by other parents who are doing the same, so you won't feel alone. You won't feel you're doing something wrong or you're harming your child, because it's contained in the community. You will feel you are a great leader when people are following you. You will feel that you're a great leader when your children are following you and respecting you, but at the same time feeling totally respect respected and totally empowered. So we don't want to be a dictator. We want to be a leader. So in a leader situation, there's a win-win. We're not on a seesaw where one has the power, and because of one having the power, the other one is losing it. No, we want to be equally empowered. And this can definitely happen in the Music Together class. So how can, and this is lead directly to the other point. So if you have been becoming and facilitating and transitioning in a more efficient leadership, what the child will get. So how can music build self-trust and leadership in your little child? With you being able to communicate with him through action and not only through verbal instruction, being able to be there to show him what is the right way to go. Of course, the child will feel included, will feel he's right. Music Together classes are a setting where learning is happening in total freedom. We don't want to oblige the children to use the instruments if they don't want to. We don't want to oblige them to stand up or jump if they don't want to. We don't want to oblige them to do movement they don't want to do by taking their hands and forcing them to do those movements. We want the child to go at their own pace, to make their conscious choices. What is that I want to do? I want to do this, it's okay, it's included. I want to do that, this can be included too. The capacity of an informal leader, which is the Music Together teacher, it's really to create this environment of inclusion where everything is accepted and everything is okay. There's no right, there's no wrong. We are in a process of learning and improving. If a child grows in this environment, then of course its self-esteem, its self-trust is going to be there. And even if it's scared to go a little bit outside their comfort zone, they can imitate other children who are doing the same. And most of all, they are imitating their parents who definitely are doing the same while singing or doing a crazy movement or crazy voices, as they're not even used to see us that way in our, normal life. So they will also be able to see ourselves on a different perspective. This will make them feel they are okay. They can try to go a little bit outside the comfort zone, and I will support this process, because being a parental coach, I'm pretty much aware of what is that a child would need today in order to become tomorrow a great leader. I will support you when you will have the instinct to pick them up if they fall. We will help them to feel that they are strong enough to stand up again, and that there's an entire community which is celebrating their success when that will happen. So it's a very safe place where to try new thing. And of course, it's also an opportunity for you as a parent to witness what is the way they do interlace relationship with their peer. How they do accept the interaction, how they do cope, how they do look for an interaction, how they do align and align themselves to the rules, to what is going on. What is the way they learn? They do learning kinesthetically by moving, or they do learn by observing, or they do learn by listening, or by singing, repeating. So every person learns in a very different way. So for the child to be also accepted and seen the way he is, the way he needs to learn, it really gives him a lot of confidence. So do you want to learn by jumping? It's fine. You don't need to sit. Stand up and do it. And in that way, they will feel definitely accepted. As you might have noticed, your active participation as a parent is essential, because role modeling and creativity are extremely, extremely important in education. And I need to sneeze. Bless me. Sorry. So what is role modeling? Role modeling is, instead of telling you what you have to do, I'm doing what I would love you to do. Role modeling is an extremely important concept in education. Thanks to Music Together class, you can start practicing these skills in a very safe environment where I am there inviting you to participate and to copy me. So you will role model myself, the child will role model you. But it's extremely important in everything you're trying to educate your child with. You want your child to be kind with other people? Well, be kind yourself. You want to have a specific respect towards environment, for example? Well, respect the environments yourself. We always need to walk the talk. And in the role modeling classes, you will be creating that entanglement with your child. Well, you will see that if you do, they will copy you. So if you keep practicing very good behavior and if you keep showing up with honoring the values that in life are important for you, definitely your child will get it because it will role model you. And there will be no need of saying, I want you to be this and that. No, you are that and they will be too. Creativity is so essential, most of all in this very critical time, because we need to be able to have an innovative way of thinking. We need to be able to really act and think outside the box. Creativity is a skill, is a strength, but the good thing is that can be improved. And most people think I'm a creative person and I'm gifted with that. And other people might think I'm not creative at all. And this is definitely something I cannot do. But when you become a parent, your children are so creative that this is definitely a skill you can practice by role modeling them. And by role modeling them, observing them deeply, trying to understand, oh my goodness, why? See how they do interact. See how they've done these things. I would have never expect them to do this. I would have never expect them to come up with this. Then you can start doing the same. Creativity is essential and you can definitely practice it in a Music Together environment, which is really free and full of creation. All the proposal of the children and the parents will be included in the Music Together class. That's why the child creation together with yours are so important, and they will be definitely celebrated and brought to surface. I would love now to tell you, what is that you need more to become a great parent then? Well, you are already the greatest parents you can be. And this is extremely important. We need to start taking away from our shoulder this judgment and this feel of anxiety. This may be too much anxiety. It's a big word, but maybe this fear of not being enough, or this fear of always being in alert. What can happen? What can I do in order to avoid this to happen? This takes a lot of this brings a lot of responsibility on your shoulder and takes away a lot of energy on your daily basis. And we don't want our children to feel that we are not happy to be their parents. We don't want our children to feel that it's hard and that we feel so inadequate. We want them to feel we feel great about the work we are doing, because tomorrow we want them to feel great about the work they are doing. We don't want them to be angry at themselves because they are not achieving enough, or because the quality of their work is not good enough, and being so self-demanding. We want to be more sweet, more accepting. We want to be more welcoming. We want to be compassionate. We want to empathize with ourselves. We want to empathize with them, but we want to empathize with the circumstances, and we want them to do the same. So the only thing you need in order to become a great parent, it's to stop you think you're already, that you are not a great parent yet. You definitely are. So we need to bring out, even in the Music Together class, all the good strength that you have, the enormous capacity that only you as the parents of your child you have, and then you can bring it on the table. So this is where the Music Together gets united and one-on-one with the parental coaching. I will be there witnessing what is going on, and I will always be there together with you to talk and explore what are the area that you are finding hard in your life at the moment, in your relationship with your child, but also in your leadership in general. Because this is, I wanted to underline it again, if you can be an amazing leadership of yourself, and if you can be the best leader for your children, you won't have any problem to be a great leader, even of work, of your team members, because you will have to you would have had to practice with empathizing with your child and empathizing with your specific needs, and learn to be able to communicate what is that you want, and build that trust and that psychological safety and then dependability in the team that will allow you to become really a successful leader. So parental coaching can be an extra dig down into what is happening and surfacing in the class. We will realize together, being in that dynamic, that there are things that need to be observed more in details, or there are frustration that needs to be looked after. There are specific needs that you have or the child has that are not met yet. So with the parental coaching, we will be able to dig more into this in a more one-on-one environment, where you can come with your partner, you can come alone, or you can come with your husband and wife, and we can start from what we have witnessed in the music class and then bringing it to a next level. With the parental coaching, we want you to really identify which type of parents you want to be, which type of area in your family life you want to enhance together with your partner and of course with your children. What desire you have as a vision for your family, where to be in maybe 5, 10, or even 50 years from now. What is the life purpose that you have for your family, and how you can achieve that together? What are the values that you as a mom and you as a father, you want to honor daily and model for your children? So this is where parental coaching becomes essential. And if you are able to use Music Together to bring that topic on the surface, and then the parental coaching to bring this extraordinary awareness on what is going on and bring it to the next level, then we have a magic combo. The wonderful thing is that with Music Together, you enter into this awareness in a very fun and creative and out of the box innovative way, which is much more nicer from my personal experience than being there and try to think, what is that could happen? So we already start taking action from a specific event that has been already happened, and for something that it's already clear is there. So that's all. I don't want to keep you further. I only want to tell you that a trial for your Music Together class is definitely the best way where to start. Music Together is open for all children from 0 to 4 years old. We do meet every Sunday at 4 p.m. for our Music Together classes only in Italian. So this is for the Italian community or for everybody that wants their children to start speaking Italian or to keep the Italian language up to a certain level. We're going to meet every Friday at 9:30 and at 10:30 a.m. And my invitation is just go into this link here below, book your trial. I will wait you there, and definitely we will have the chance to explore what are the area that we can focus on for you and your children to become better leader already today for you and for their future. So I really thank you so much again for the wonderful time and attention you gave me. For me, it's always a great pleasure to share all, those crazy part of me. And I think that today I'm gonna, as a little bit different from usual, say goodbye in a music together way. Goodbye, so long, farewell, my friend. Goodbye, so long, farewell. We'll see you soon again, my friend. So goodbye, so long, farewell. I wait for you in the class. Bye.